That's my best friend.
What's up, guys? So, this video has been a project, and not an epic, it took so long to edit kind of project. An epic, it's just been one disaster after another. Been trying to film this video for about 2 weeks, and every time that I go out, the weather's like, nope, not happening. And I'll mention it during the video because I'm filming the intro after I filmed everything else. So insert pictures of epic weather at points mentioned. But a couple things that's my fault during this video is I was trying to film handheld in the car, and the interior restraints of the car is just either the camera was right here or you were staring at my back. So from now moving forward, we're going to use a tripod filming from outside the car in the car and see if I can get better video that way. The other biggest problem was getting the cable into the car. The way I was originally going to run it was up the trans tunnel and sneak it in through where the shifter boot bolts down. But Toyota has that siliconed and sealed off, and it was going to be a pain. So I wound up having to drill a hole in the firewall and feed it through the firewall. But moving forward, these are things that I've learned, and we're going to move on. So the video starts, and I hope you guys enjoy. In 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, we're finally getting to putting parts on the car. We're going to be installing an AFR, or a wideband, depending on what you want to call it. It lets you know if the motor's rich or if it's lean. So the tools we're going to need today is a jack stand. You're going to need screwdriver, a couple bits. There's 2 ways of going about this. One, you can either weld in a new bung, or, like I'm doing, a clamp-on style, if you don't have a welder. You're going to need an impact, a drill, and if you're like me, some gloves. So let's get to this. Right. So the first thing you want to do is jack the car up. Make sure the car is in park, the e-brake is set. You're going to look for a safe jack-up point. On these cars, which on these cars are very hard to find. All right. Bring you guys in a little closer. So, from here, you're going to want to find your exhaust pipe. If I can get you guys under there. And if it wasn't so dark, it is right here. So, you want to go about 8 inches past the collector, and that maps out your spot to drill. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be. The pipe, how it runs along right here, it sits right up against the frame rail, so I'm going to have to, instead of doing the OT sensor where I wanted it, it's going to have to be on the inside, which is going to cause more work, but we're going to do it. I got to remember to look here. I don't know why I keep looking up there, but we're going to do it. So, with that being said, let's get to drilling. Important things to note is going to be, is it going to hit anywhere? We're going to have to go back here. So, we're going to have to go right there. So we're going to have to go right about there. Check. It is. So the next few parts of this is just pretty easily done. The install is easy. You got this graphite material that seals it. So you just wrap that over like that. Put it in there. And then we start the process of putting this all together. First part is going to be here. We're going to want to go through. So I'm going to want to put this block there. Bring it into this block. That goes there. Lock washer goes on. what's up, guys? As you can tell, we're kind of in a mid-video intermission on this one. So what had happened was... I love that scene. What had happened was... What is that from? I don't know. I'm going to find out and I'm going to tell you in the next video. Anyways, what had happened was I ran out of daylight and y'all couldn't see what I was doing anymore. I barely could see what I was doing. So, after I stopped filming, I kept working, trying to get the cable from the wideband into the car. And Toyota over-engineered the hell out of that car. You can't get anything else in that car without drilling a new hole. So I had to drill a new hole, put a grommet in the firewall, pull the heater core out, the dash out, and go from there. So, this thing better work phenomenal, and it better not tell me anything I don't want to know. Like, no bad news. As for where this is going to go in the car, you'll see tomorrow. It's going to go in the dash where the ashtray sits, because I don't smoke, don't have the need for the ashtray. But from there, it's going to actually go over to the pillar pod. I ordered one from Japan, JDM goodness, and it's quarantined by the U.S. Customs. The government. Woo! I don't know what could be on it or package-wise or anything that would get it quarantined, but it's quarantined, so when I get it is when I get it. But that being said, we're going to go to tomorrow's today to show you what I did yesterday's tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Hi guys. So here's a little lesson for you guys. When you're filming, working on cars and stuff, always make sure the mic is on. It's like #1 thing for doing audio. I've been filming for like the last 10 minutes, no audio. So here's what we've got going on. We have the dash torn apart. We fed the cable for the wideband through the dash, and it's now where it's going. So we're going to zip tie up the cables, hide it all away, and put the dash back. Zip ties, by the way, are my favorite tool. Like, you can have like the coolest snap-on tools and all of that, and a cool zip tie beats it every time. It's always fun when your neighbors are having a domestic violence argument in their front yard. guys, so welcome to today's video. Today has been a day of difficulties. So it actually started 2 weeks ago when I started trying to make this film. But today I forgot to turn the mic on, recorded like 10 minutes of video with no audio, and then the battery died. But what we've got is this part of the dash back together. And we got to wire up the head unit of the wideband, put it in the dash, put the dash back in, this section of the dash, and we'll be done. But this has been a video in the making, 2 weeks actually. I've been trying to film this bits and pieces. So it started 2 weeks ago, set out to come out, make the video, and it started raining. And then the next day we had like 60, 70 mile an hour winds. And the next day after that it started snowing. So it's one of those things. Have you ever had a project where you're like, oh, this is going to just take 45 minutes to put in the car and we'll be done? And here we are 2 days later. Yeah, it's one of those days. I know that's a rhetorical question. We've all had that. Oh, these shocks are going to take 20 minutes. And then you get a rusted bolt that snaps. So, yeah. But we're going to put this in the car and get done with the day. Alright guys, just in the nick of time we have finished up, gotten the AFR installed. We're starting to run out of daylight. It's been cloudy all day and it's just making it worse. We've got the dash back together. We've got the center console together and the AFR in the gauge, or in the dash. We have the AFR calibrated and adjusted and everything. So, first start up, let's see what we get. So HTR is letting us know that the O2 is heating up. And it should pop up a number any minute. Right now we're running a 13.9, 14.1. And no, I'm not cold revving the motor. It's been warmed up all day. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys liked. Comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification icon. And I'll see you guys in the next vid. Thanks. But in all reality, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It has taken me like 2 weeks to film it due to the weather. Beautiful car, beautiful car. But it's taken me like 2 weeks to film it due to the weather. I didn't realize I gotta be staring there. There's a little. This is the only weird thing about talking to a camera. I gotta stare there, not over there. But yeah, we had rain. We had 50, 60 mile an hour winds. We had snow. It's been a lot of work to get a 10-minute video on how to install an AFR gauge in your car. So, I'll see you guys next time.